Hi everyone, Karen from Craftykarendesigns here. Today I'm going to come show you something a bit different. I've been in a paper share with some colleagues, and I've got all these little bits left over. I thought, what am I going to do with all these bits? It's not really big enough to do very much with, and I didn't fancy making cards full of strips and things. So I thought I might make a sampler to go into here. So it's a small, inexpensive frame. I think this one's from Hobbycraft, and it cost me about £3, and it measures 6 by 6. So I'm going to show you how to make it. So first of all, I've got a full sheet, or a full sheet of my paper share, which I've trimmed down to 5 7/8 by 5 7/8, and I'm going to use that as a background behind all the rest of it. So I'll just put that there to the side for now. I've got a piece of old olive, which is 5 5/8 by 5 5/8, and I thought I might do some stamping on this one. So with old espresso, or whatever it's called, early espresso even, and the huge big stamp, I'm going to stamp some images on this background piece, just as a bit of something behind the other images. So because it's so big, I'm taking the ink to the stamp. So I'm going to do a big one in the middle-ish. Just look how gorgeous that is. And then round the edge, I'm just going to do some smaller bits. I'm going to turn the paper because it's easier than turning the stamp, it's a bit heavy. So I'm just going to go all the way around. Because you're not going to see, oh, I've misstamped there, but never mind, you won't really see it. And put all these bits around the edges. There we go. I think I'll leave it at that. So I'll just close up this ink pad before I get it everywhere, and I'll clean that off in a minute. So this will go on top of this, like this, and then I just started messing about with some bits of card. I'm using early espresso for the base, and then I put a layer of petal pink on the top, and then a bit of the DSP, and I just started messing about with small bits of paper, bits of card and bits of DSP until I came up with a design that I liked. So I'm going to start gluing it together, and as I'm going through I'll tell you about the sizes and the measurements, but this will all be over on my blog later today at craftykarendesigns.blogspot.com. So here's one I did earlier. Actually, I don't know whether I like that one better than that one. I think I'm going to use that one because I've misstamped that one. So we'll go for the other one, the one I did earlier. I've only ever done one of these before, and I was shown how to do it by one of my Poodle colleagues, Heidi Smith, Flutter by Heidi, who did one at a Poodler's retreat, and it was all in gorgeous turquoises and lilacs and wintry because it was nearly Christmas. It was fabulous, and I've actually got it on my craft room wall. So now I'll just glue down the early espresso, and it's all a bit hit and miss this. I was just messing about with bits of card and just to see what happened. Might not even like it when I finish, but we'll give it a whirl. So that piece was 5 3/8 by 1 1/2. This petal pink layer is 5 1/4 by 1 3/8. and just layer that in the middle of that. And then the DSP layer is 5 1/8 by 1 1/8. It's just far too beautiful, this paper, to throw it away, and I was racking my brains trying to think of something to do with it that I hadn't done loads of times before. So that's the base one. And then the next one up is going to go here like that, and then I've got another one which is going to go up there, one there, and one there, and like that. So we'll glue all these together. So this one is 3 by 1 1/4. So I'll just line that up, the one on the bottom. Get it on straight, Karen. I'm sure my eyes are wonky. This one is 2 by 2. And we'll line that up with this outer edge on the bottom of that one. Then this one is 3 inches by 2 inches. And this little one is 2 by 1 1/4. So you can still see bits of the magnolia behind it. Quite like that. Let's see how it looks when we're finished. So then the petal pink layer for this one is 2 7/8 by 1 1/8. And then the DSP is 2 3/4 by 1. I was trying to use a different one for each piece. So that goes on there like that. Bit of glue on there. Then this one, pink layer is 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. That goes in the middle of there. And then the DSP is 1 3/4. I've written down 1 5/8, so it doesn't look like this one's square, but we'll go with it anyway, because I've just cut the magnolia out. So it's not quite a square, that one. It's more of an oblong. But I only wanted the flower for that bit. Then this one is 2 7/8 by 1 7/8. This one goes on the top left. Like that. And DSP is 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. But all these measurements will be over on the blog, like I said, later on today. There we go, and the last one is 1 7/8 by 1 1/8. Goes on there. The DSP is 1 3/4 by 1. Like that. And then I've fussy cut some of these flowers, and I thought I'd arrange them. on these. Don't think I like that one. And I've got a little bit of stamping to do on that one. So with some petal pink cardstock, and let me find a block, and some early espresso. I'm just going to stamp out this little one that says "Enjoy today." I've done with the ink pad. It's a bit wonky, but see if we can punch it out with the can't remember what this is called. Is it Everyday Label? Just line that up in the middle, punch that out. Back on that. I think I'm going to put that in the middle of there. Shall I put a flower with it? No, I don't think I will. I think I'll put that on dimensionals, on some mini dimensionals. I've got glue all over my fingers. On that end and on that end. Hope this fits inside this frame when I finished it. I'll be really fed up if it doesn't. In the middle of there, and I think I might put that on dimensionals as well. Donna Lester would be proud of me, just 2 tiny dimensionals on a flower this size. Put that in the middle there. And one of them's still stuck to my finger. I don't know where that one's come from. Must have picked an extra one up. Stick that back on there. And there you go. Done. Let's put it in the frame and see how it looks. Stick that back down in there. Can't get down there, I'll do that afterwards. I'm quite impressed with that, I quite like that. I think it's a nice way of using up bits and pieces, and my living room's green, so I'm going to finish it off and I'm going to put it up in my living room. Hope you enjoyed the project. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. The instructions will be over on my blog later on today on craftykarendesigns.blogspot.com. Thanks for watching, bye.